Fast, focused, and fearless, here's everything you need to know from around the world this Friday, January 6, 2023. Pope Francis bids an emotional farewell to his predecessor, former Pope Benedict, on Thursday after his funeral in the Vatican's St. Peter's Square. Francis presided the funeral mass where he prayed over and even touched Benedict's coffin as he bids goodbye to the late Pope. More than 60,000 people attended the ceremony, including official delegations from Italy and Benedict's native Germany. Other leaders, including the King and Queen of Belgium and about 13 heads of state or government, attended the funeral in a private capacity. After the ceremony, people in the crowd cried "Saint now," while some waved German and Bavarian flags. The coffin was taken back inside the basilica and encased in zinc before being sealed in a second wooden casket.
Gracious Father, we commend to your mercy Pope Emeritus Benedict, whom you made successor of Peter and shepherd of the Church, a fearless preacher of your word, and a faithful minister of the divine mysteries.
Ukraine is pleading for more military support as the conflict with Russia continues. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky urged their Western allies to provide military tanks to boost their firepower. According to the Ukrainian military, Russians are focused on offensive attacks in the Bakhmut sector of Donetsk. Around 800 Russian soldiers were reportedly killed in the past day, mostly due to military confrontations in the region. Over in Luhansk, the governor said the chance to use heavy equipment opens up as the ground freezes. Between battles, uniformed Ukrainian soldiers take a break at a rehabilitation center in the Kharkiv region to restore their bodies and minds before going back to the front line. More details from this report by the Associated Press.
Даний захід він допомагає військовослужбовцю хоча б на протязі тижня привести себе в порядок, хоча б виспатися в теплій кроваті, ліжці. Ось це перше. Помитися в нормальних умовах, випрати свою одежу. Це друге. Ось пройти медичне обстеження. Це саме головне, тому що у людини під час таких бойових стресів з'являються різноманітні хвороби. Працюємо в таких умовах, що вредять нашому здоров'ю. Так як і сирость, так як і влага, так як ми живемо в бліндажах. Треба реабілітація, також спина, ноги, нагрузка.
З мого підрозділу також хлопців пройшли реабілітацію і видно, що хлопці приїжджають через тиждень, повертаються в підрозділи свої вже трошки відпочившими, набравшись нових сил.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News Now. Now I'm Jess De Los Santos. U.S. lawmaker Kevin McCarthy continues to struggle in securing the House speakership. McCarthy again appeared to come up short in the 9th round of voting for the top job in Congress. Some hardline Republicans derailed his bid even after he reportedly proposed major concessions. The U.S. House can't kick off the new Congress until a speaker is elected with at least 218 votes. A 10th round of voting for the position would be the longest speaker contest in 164 years. Let's get the latest on the entertainment world in the UK from Showbiz Minute, courtesy of the Associated Press. And here are the other headlines we're keeping our eyes on. The South Korean military said a drone from Pyongyang entered a no-fly zone near the office of President Yoon Suk-yeol last month. Seoul has since pledged to launch a new drone unit to improve its reconnaissance system amid criticisms over its air defenses. Hospitals in Beijing, particularly in the eastern part of the Chinese capital, are running out of beds for COVID-19 patients. The crush of people seeking hospital care follows China's abandonment of its most severe pandemic restrictions last month. And Hong Kong will resume the importation and sale of hamsters later this month, but only if they test negative for COVID-19. The imports were halted last January after a pet store worker and nearly a dozen of hamsters were infected at the height of the outbreak. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 7:30 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register an account now at signalplay.com.ph so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Jess De Los Santos. We are One News, all sides, all the time.